Hi everyone, blessed be ye, and today we are going to be creating a flawless updated brows. Now you will need your Spolie brush, your brow tamer, and your Davis pencil. Now watch me how I use the brow tamer and the Spolie brush to just make sure that the brow hairs are in place. Next, you want to go with your Davis pencil to create a very light natural stroke at the beginning of your eyebrows. Remember, we have three rules on the eyebrows. We have the beginning, the arc, and the end. So for the beginning, you are not going to add too much pressure while drawing the brows. Now, for the Davis pencil, I loved using the shade 03 because it's giving this, dark brown shade. I don't like when my brows are looking red. So I just love to use the Davis pencil on 03. So when you're getting a brow pencil, I would really recommend this Davis pencil. It is affordable and it's very, very good. Now, to draw your brows, just trace the hairline. Do not do extra, just the hairline. Draw the lower parts and the upper parts and then join them together, and that is how you get a very good brows. Now, when it comes to filling the brows, do not fill the beginning of your brows. You are only going to fill the middle, that's the arc, and the end. Now, to correct your brows, because I noticed the brows are not the same, because no one is perfect, right? Okay, so the brows are not the same. Now, this is where you need your angle brush and your concealer. To highlight your to highlight your brows, you need a shade lighter than your skin tone for the lower part of the brows and your perfect skin tone on the upper part. Now, a lot of people would actually use foundation for the upper part just in case you don't have your shade of concealer. You can go with your foundation shade. Don't forget, you are only correcting the errors on the brows. You are not going too deep while correcting your brows. So for you to get to blend your concealer, if I'm not mistaken, this is my grandma. So if you want to get a very flawless way of blending your concealer, make sure you are not getting a deep or a very thick concealer. Get a concealer that is super blendable or that is waterproof, and that will serve you very well and give you a good result. So you can see how I'm trying to correct the brows. Don't forget, brows are not twins, they are only sisters. So make sure that the difference are not too much that you can tell that one brows is way bigger than the other one. That is why the concealer and the angle brush is there. Now, as a professional makeup artist, we always go extra. Now, to add more depth to the brows, I went with using my angle brush and the HR Heel Brow Gel Liner. Now, I'm just taking a little of the gel liner to just add more depth on the lower part of the gel of our brows and the upper part of our brows. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just adding a little to just make it, deeper and better. So that's what you would do if you want to get, if you want to add more depth or a deeper brow. But a lot of people would just draw their brows with the pencil and correct it, and that is it. But you can see the outcome of the brows. I haven't done that. Okay, so once you're done with correcting your brows and defining it, take a blendable brush and blend in your concealer to avoid harsh line. As you can see what I'm doing now, you can see how the whole thing has come together. So I used the transition powder to blend everything together. Now you don't even know where the concealer is starting from. This is how you get a flawless eye look. Do you see that? So that is it. So now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe so that you get more tutorials. This is how you are going to get a flawless brows. You don't You don't need something that will confuse you or what. Just get these tools and you're good to go. Now, this was the final look after we are done. You can see how gorgeous my client was looking after everything. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.